Hello and welcome to today's video. Last we left off, we failed miserably in the playoffs. Oh, so miserably. We lost pretty horribly on both legs, so we are not going to be advancing this year, even though we were oh so close. Oh, so close. And I believe XG said we handily should have won. Go to the good old XG table. Okay, or not. It's not going to show it anymore. Either way. So today we are going to be doing our summer transfers. Hopefully going to be improving the squad strongly. However, I had a peek at the initial budgets and yeah, we didn't really get a price a pay increase. I mean, we got some transfer budget to play with, but not a lot. So odds are we only get maybe one or two new players, assuming they're willing to even come in with us. However, taking a look at the squad, we go ahead and take a look at the expirings. We have Walsh, all of the lone players. I don't suppose King Abo is gonna want to make a return yet. No, not yet. Is he still only a League One player? So there's a chance we can get him next year. All the rest of the players I don't feel too strongly about. I feel like we could lose them all and it wouldn't be too bad. Because none of them even, I mean, I guess Rodney was a regular starter. But other than that, everybody has locked down for multiple years. So what we'll be losing Walsh, which is not bad. He became a backup. And then if we go to the development center for the under 21s, I believe we are also going to be losing at least one or two. Clayton we're going to be losing, which, I mean, that's kind of bad, but not the biggest deal. This guy, we are probably going to try and get to leave. Max Saunders, we're going to probably try and sell off. But everything else I'm not too worried about. Turner V2, he's also going to be leaving the club. A former regular for us. Overall, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. So, plans for the initial upcoming year. Go ahead and take out all of these lone players. We'll suggest for everything. You out. Bring out, so our left back, we got Sturge and Kane Taylor and Litton, and some of our center backs can play there. At right back, we are going to have absolutely nobody. We desperately need a right back. I would love to be able to get in one or two other center backs. Chaplin's fine. Not the greatest. He's a bit short. He'll do. Jasper Moon, we probably should be moving on from him. Trying to get upgrades there. He is currently only he's a decent League One player. I feel like we could do better than that, though. Central midfield, we're going to be losing Heskey, Davies, and Rodney. We have Kane Taylor, Pia Fortson, and Adshead. We could really use with one solid player in midfield. Maybe a star player. Just someone to give us some depth across those positions. Attacking on the right, we've lost Torre. We're going to have Ford still, but Ford is only showing... He's someone we're probably still going to be using next year because he was one of our better players. But I would really like to have an upgrade if possible. We play Hilton over there. Hilton's still going to be with us, even though we're probably going to start looking to ship him onward. If that's a possibility. Left side, we got Linton, so we need a left winger. We need a right back. We need defensive backs. We need midfield. And we desperately need a striker. If King Abo is not going to be coming back, though I will try my hardest to bring him back. But for now, simply need to let some time pass and let those deals get close to expiring, and I'll continue scouting, see where we go on vacation. But top goal scorer, King Abo will hopefully get the league review here shortly. We did set a record for our 6 games in a row of losses, so still making records, even if they're not the ones we want. Okay, taking a look at our all-time best 11. Moore, Moon, Liang, and Andy. Midfield of Hilton, Saunders, and Walsh. And then a front of Toy, King Abo, and Street. Actually, didn't have any new... I mean, I guess... No new players in here. I guess most of them haven't played for us long enough to make that. Apparently 130 appearances. That is surprising. Let's go ahead and take a look at the season review now. 25-26 season review. Was our 4th year at the club? 4th year at the club, correct. Okay. Signing of the season goes to Derek Abu? Seriously? I would say it was Ad's Head who came in for us and did quite well. I mean, no one was like a standout, remarkable player, but a lot of solid signings. A lot of players out. We got a lot of loans out. Taking a look at the season results, the fans were happy with that. FA Cup, they were happy with that result. They weren't very happy about how we didn't care about Cup or the Papa John's Trophy. I guess they wanted to make it further. And that, hopefully we could have won that. I mean, Arsenal did end up winning it, from what I remember. So, not the end of the world that we lost to the winners in the quarterfinals. But, still annoyed how we ended up where we did. Moments to remember. Goal of the season was Heskey's goal. Okay, match to remember was when we beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-1. Only we could have done that later in the season. Our biggest win was a 5-1. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Heskey's goal at the 43rd minute mark. Taking a look at this one. 43rd minute. Hopefully it's not just a free kick, because there was some pretty decent... I vaguely recall that there were some cool... It's just a kick. It was well placed, but... There was a kick that someone took, I think a midfielder took from, like, right around here, and just shot it in, and it just got so lucky and just bounced past everybody. So, I feel like there were better goals than that. That would not have been my choice. Much more sponsorship, much more broadcast revenue, much more corporate hospitality, some competition prize money, a ton more commercial and retail. Ad's Head had... Really, half a season in Ad's Head was our favorite. I'm still surprised we do not sell Abo jerseys. We should have. We also, unfortunately, did not increase our reputation. Fortunate. Our best 11. I mean, it's the exact people we thought. Walsh got replaced later on, but everybody else makes perfect sense. Chaplin, I feel like he could have done a little bit better. He was a bit poor. But everybody else was very, very good. Of course, fan player of the season was Abo. Playing of the season was Abu. Disagree. Heskey, goal of the season. And then, of course, all of these other ones make sense. King Abo now with 50 goals. And 5 goals, most in a match. Most league appearances is Folks in goal at 136. And he's probably going to continue. So we probably will try and bring either someone over the top or under him. Basically, we're going to look for a goalkeeper to bring in to play alongside him. Most league goals by a player is King Abo with 81, and highest transfer was Archie Chaplin, 320k, which was a good signing. It was a good signing. Don't need to see the dynamic headline, but reporters, we've lost some core, we gained some family and some corporate. Probably just because our total fans went up is the reason that went down, but I'm happy with that. Let's see, negotiate. You want to play possession. High tempo, defensively solid. Still looking to build a new stadium. Next year, there's ownership problems. The club is looking to be sold on. Apparently, this one is legitimate. We had a board, they would say the chairperson was stepping down, but we've had that happen so many times. Dynamics update, we have a good dynamics. I love King Abo being up here. Everybody else, that's okay. Go ahead and take a team meeting. I'm going to make the playoffs next time around. That's just what I wanted to hear. We can discuss promises next year. Have a good start to your season, or end your season. And injury report. Ford missed a good amount. Andy missed a good amount. I feel like they missed a lot more. I feel like we had much more injuries than that, but whatever. So, with that, we'll be back with whatever comes next. Okay. Our new stadium has been is in construction in St. Albans. Thank goodness. Capacity 12,000, so it should hopefully be good for this league and maybe the league above. No roof, understory heating, yes. It's going to be grass. It's going to cost us a lot of money. We are taking out a big boy loan. Going to be started today. It's going to be finished in about 2 years. So that is very, very nice. Want to improve our youth level? Yes, we will definitely do that. I look forward to the benefits this will bring the club. And how our finances, they are still good, so I'm going to not make a request this point, because still working on it. We're going to be a Category 3 club now, so hopefully that makes it so we are no longer as atrocious in youth recruiting. Fairly basic. Well, at least we are now fairly basic. That's upped or not, I don't know. Let's do this. We can do this. On to the next thing. Okay, records for the clubs. A little bit of stuff. We got 840K for participating in League One. Very, very nice. Record high. This is our highest placement ever, according to our team, placing 4th. 23 wins. Record low for now. Record low number of league goals. Record low number of total points. Goal scoring record, of course, by Abo with 41 goals, is a new League One record. Broken since, the last time it was broken was in 1959. That was incredible. King Abo, of course, also won most man of the matches. He has won a top goal scorer award. We will congratulate you for that. I have claimed head coach of the year, which makes sense, all things considered. The board is, of course, very happy about that. And players select, Ford and Abo, all part of my team. Derby makes sense. They had 3 players. Peterborough had a couple. Wigan had 1, and then the rest of these had 1. Walsall's resuming his full training. That's okay. But a lot of awards, highs and lows for our team now. So we're trying to get things happening, but without the board in place, it's hard to convince them to give us stuff. But I'll be back. Okay, the transfer window is officially open, and only 1 player through the door at this point. Luke Badley Morgan, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. He's only an emergency backup on about £1,000 a week. Not that big a deal. Projected to be a good championship player given a couple of years. A Jamaican under-20 international. Previously, he was at AFC Wimbledon, where he played pretty badly, truth be told. But we got him from Stroke for free. Honestly, not the end of the world. Going to be playing probably as a central defender on cover or as a left back. Really just a depth piece. But we are... no one... Half the people don't have a conversation with me because they don't think we're a good enough club. For the 4th, went way too much money or are too expensive, and the rest of them just aren't good enough. So it's been a struggle. I still have my short list, and some of these players I do have the potential of bringing in, but no interest. It's tough. It's tough out here. About this guy, O'Neill, regardless, I'll take a look at him. I'm probably going to say no. I think he said no to me earlier in the season. But we'll continue looking, continue trying to bring people in, continue trying to extend loans. More news, new contract for me, making a little bit more money, doesn't really matter to me. But most importantly, we are signed through the end of the 2029 season. So 3-year contract, give me an extra year on a little bit more money. Whoop-de-doo. Neat, I guess, is really the only way to put it. Signings will be coming. I promise. Maybe. I'm trying. Bad news. Archie Chaplin's going to be leaving us because for whatever reason, some idiot decided to give him a £500 release clause in his contract when he was obviously a championship level player. What idiot that was, I don't know. I'd be wearing a nice mustache with glasses on. However, no matter what team he is going to, we are going to get a loan back for the rest of the year for free. So that'll be nice at the very least. But no one else has come in. We got a loan offer out for somebody, but that's it. Yep. So I think we're going to have to play with released players and see if we can make things happen with that. Because now we have 1, and then put 2 coming in. I just... every year I complain about the struggle. Past me was an idiot. It's just worse every year because it's harder the higher up you go to get good players, especially when your financial situation is not great. I can spend a bunch of money. If someone wants to come in and get paid like £4,000 a week, I can do that. I just can't transfer them in for any particularly decent price. So, fortunately, we've got a big bank loan that we have to pay back. So, we'll see where we end up. Okay, next new player into the club. This guy is a lone player on loan from Coventry. He's worth a stupid amount of money. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, one day possibly a Premier League player. Probably going to be coming in play full back on the right, attacking it looks like. That's really the only thing he likes to do. So that's fine by me. He can play up there. Oh my god, he's 5'5". Okay, he's 5 fullback. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. An idiot. Okay. Well, I love me my short players signed on accident, so we'll continue with the theme. Continue looking for players. Bringing in a ton of trialists, as you can tell from my inbox. Let's see if any of them are decent. Okay, I face a dilemma. So, Derek Abu, 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, filled in. He will be a championship player one day. Can we wait? Because right now I can get 2.7 million for him. Definitely rejecting these. But oh, I'm gonna stall it for now. See what else I can expect. My god. Okay. Uh Looking at a bunch of young Premier League rejects, a lot of them have good potential. I might look to bring some of them into the squad. We'll see where we want to reinforce. But these are the only ones who showed us having decent enough current ability that they can be a fringe first team player, maybe, plus 5-star, at least 5-star current potential ability, except for this guy who made it in because he's at least 3.5-star plus 2.5-star. So, oh, that's Ford. Never mind. He's here for a reason. So we'll continue to see because that's a really good deal. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. First round of the cup has been drawn. We're playing away against Swansea, who are actually they're going to get relegated to our league. I guess we'll be playing against them. It'll be a good opportunity to see how we fare against the newly relegated team in League One. But yikes! Oh no, hold on. It's been ticked over. Apparently they were just recently relegated. Okay, let's see. Let's check the season preview. We are expected to finish 17th place again. So that's probably with our, yeah, that's with our two current, a bunch of loan players in, who none of which want to come back. So we'll see, we'll see. Things aren't looking good, though. Things are looking very, very bad, in fact. Hopefully things will turn around before the season starts. Okay, next signing in place. Noah Hay, backup right back. Worth some money. Gonna be out of contract at the end of next year. We might try and bring him back. Depending on how good he is, really just a backup. He can play a little bit along anywhere in the back. So we'll keep him in here. He's 6 foot, so he's bigger than most of our backs that we normally bring in. But, I mean, we'll take him. Blackburn have signed him, and we didn't get as much money as we'd hoped. Because he's hate it. Okay, at least we got him back for the rest of this year. I just can't. I'll be back. Okay, another signing coming in. A couple of youngsters from the Premier League rejects. Jean de Cruz, 2.5 or 1.5-star current ability, 4 filled in, 5-star full potential ability. Probably just going in the youngster squad. It'd be fine. Jahami Simpson. There's no good way to say that. There is very no good way to say that. You're going to be Simpson from now on. Is going to be coming in tomorrow or 2 days from now, whatever it is. Pretty much similar to the other guy. First, low star current ability, 5-star potential ability. Another one, same thing. We're just bringing in a bunch of youngsters. Anybody that looked promising got a contract. Anybody that was flashing 5-star potential ability, even if it was only 3 filled in, they got a contract for 3 years, and we might be able to do something with them eventually. So I'll be back. Got some money from the deal, but let's see if we can make something happen with it. And Gordon, he's in. 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, defensive midfielder who can also play back. He can play center back. He can play midfield. He can play mid-right. might be sitting on our bench, truth be told, this year, even though he is nowhere near good enough. We're desperate. We're that desperate right now. Hurts me. It hurts me so that the king has decided to abandon us in our time of need. But it's not meant to be. I've actually got some loan players in, and I'm thinking we might be able to bring in some players. Not a striker yet, but we can maybe find something. Remains to be seen. Okay, 2 players in. The ones we talked about before. Jacob Wright, 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. Gonna be playing with the youngster squad for now. Probably, is he training as a... He's training, okay. Training in central mid. And then Jemiah Simpson, 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. Another youngster on a long contract that'll maybe develop into something, or we can sell off. Not the end of the world. We'll take what we can get. I mean, they're worth a little bit of money right now, and maybe some more in the future. More to come. Okay, another player coming in who I am very excited about. Joe Wormlayton, who is a 22-year-old English individual, 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. We believe he will be a championship player one day. He wants to play as a wingback. I don't think we're going to be playing him as a wingback. In fact, I'm going to switch him over to training as a right back right now. You can play as a, you know what, just train you as a complete wingback. Oh, I should have said forever. Oh well. That's fine. He came in from Leicester on a free. I mean, he cost us nothing. So that is a very solid signing for the future. Yeah, he's in the senior squad, isn't he? Yes. Okay. And we got some more people that are going to be coming in, but we'll see if we can keep making as many good signings as we have been. The answer is yes. Yes, we can. As we get another one, I also need to ask Serge to welcome them. Another, Ed Turner. He is a center back who can also play anywhere along the back if we want him to. He's only 5'10", so he's probably going to be playing out wide. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, good League 2, eventually a championship. He is another one that is going to be very, very nice in the future. He is a right-footed player, so we'll see where we end up with him. But I'm hopeful. He can play however we want him to for now. Still have some money. I'm thinking at this point we are going to do something like this. Because we need the budget, and we can't sign any players for transfer. No one wants to join us. I'll be back with more signings, hopefully. Okay, I screw the pooch on this one. Good player. 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. Important player who can improve. Decent League 1 player. Good championship player eventually. He has a match highest earner clause. Because he wanted double that. And it was bad. So, he's getting a 20% sell-on fee, matching highest earner, a bunch of other clauses that are very nice. He's getting paid a lot of money. Be not as good as I'd hoped. However, he has been out on loan in League 1 before, where he performed well. A couple of times where he did pretty decent. Not amazingly, but I feel like if he comes with us, we have a system that is much better suited to play this sort of game. He can play as an advanced forward, he can play as a poacher, he can play really whatever we want him to play as up front here, even if we wanted to go to a more bigger striker system. So, onward we go. Okay, another player has joined the squad. Caution Oakley Booth, a 26-year-old English fellow, 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential abilities. Didn't like that I had to bring him in as an important player, but it's really the only way he'd come in. Represents strength and depth at that midfield position. He's apparently only 3-star for most of the roles. Previously from Sheffield Wednesday, where he played a couple of seasons in this league and did quite good. Quite good. They recently got promoted, so... No, they didn't. Apparently they didn't. I thought they got promoted. Oh well. But he comes over here and offers, I mean, as I said, strength and depth. It'll be a good choice for us, rotate in pretty regularly, coming off the bench, starting, depending on what we need. So, taking a quick look, if we ask the assistant suggest for everything, remove the maybes. I have a lot of maybes. I have a lot of people on my short list who don't want to come in and talk to me. We have a good midfield selection now. 4 options here. We have good left back, good center back, good right back. Could use a goalie. Not too hard done by if I have to use Folks again. Folks has been spectacular for us every year. He's been a part of us. Apparently, he was on loan for a while, but ever since he joined us, and the National League was actually when he joined up with us, he has been incredible. 41 goal, goodness. I guess he allowed about the same, but regardless. So the main thing is right winger, left winger. We don't have any left wingers or right wingers. Ford and Hilton. Hilton actually now has 4-star ability, either because we have gotten a bit worse or I don't know exactly what. But Ford also showing still some potential. And left wing, God, we need a left winger. I don't mind playing Josiah up there, but we have no backup. None of the strikers can play up front. Our striker position is also only this guy. I do not feel comfortable playing Cannon up front. And Hilton probably shouldn't play up front because his best position is as a false 9 on support. So we can't play a no-striker system. So we'll see what happens. I'm still trying to bring people in. Josh Adams is the main one, who apparently plays all around the attacking. And we're trying to get some people out as well. This guy, by the way, he's worth a lot of money. A lot of money. Currently has bids for a lot of places. Why did we accept a $1.13 million deal? I do not know. Apparently there's a lot of incentives. Regardless, we're probably going to get money from him and then maybe be able to improve the squad. Why this man is worth so much, considering he's 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. We only think he can be at most a championship level player. But Premier League teams are seeing something in him that we don't. So, whatever happens, maybe we got something. Okay, John Adams. He's what we needed. Providing depth at both the left, right, and striker position. 3-star currently, 5-star filled-in potential ability. Decent Premier League signing, or a decent Premier League player in the future. We got him for nothing. Man City just decided to release this guy. We've been chasing him all off-season. Look at that value. Look at that value. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. He's probably going to be starting up front. How about that one? I mean, we can play him wherever we want to on the attack. We might have him starting on the right. I have no idea. I don't know. We're going to play him somewhere. Josh Adams, he's going to be with the squad. He's going to be incredible. Oh my goodness, I am ecstatic for that signing. That is probably going to be our signing of the season just because of this potential. And this guy, I hate you. Why are you part of my team? Oh, God. Okay, if someone's willing to pay me. Okay, whatever. I'll be back. I'm going to try and sell this man off. Ben Jones is gone for $2 million. Double thumbs up on that deal. Something happened, and he just is worth a lot of money. So we now have a lot of money available. I am going to ask the board now to upgrade the training facilities. And I'm going to ask the board to improve my payroll. And the one last thing I'm going to do is ask them to improve percentage of transfer revenue. I got to start building that back up again because we are now rich. We're rich. Probably there's no way we're going to go into the negative. Our projection is, oh my God. Our projection is atrocious. Well, neat, I guess. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've never been in the negatives with this club. We're going to continue on. Club Vision is still... They're now looking for a top half finish, actually. Work within the payroll budget. We're currently struggling. Well, guess what, friend? I can fix that a little bit. It's almost like we've got $1 million. Boom. I got $1 million to play with. I'm going to go out and sign a star. Let's go see what I can do. We did it, boys! The club facilities are updated. After that, we sold off that player for $2.1 million. We upgraded the facilities, still leaving us with $2 million in the bank. Our projections are bad now. Had to fight the board over it, but after a conversation about how they don't show ambition and we can't be left behind, they have finally decided to upgrade it, and it'll be done at the end of the calendar year. Very happy with that one. So hopefully a lot of these players that are showing really good championship potential can actually start reaching towards it. More to come. Okay, hear me out. This player was showing 5-star potential. Brought him in for $600K. He's worth more than that. And he's going to be a very good option across the left side, basically playing in the Linton role. Probably playing as a winger on attack, but can also slide back to play defense if we need him to. I will be training him up front as an attacking left winger on, I guess, attack. Where I prefer him to get more attacking, if that's at all possible. We're also currently looking to get yes, we're selling off some of our players to make more money up here, because our finances is basically spent up. Unless we find someone for incredibly cheap, we are probably going to be done for the season. However, could use another striker. Could use Abo. Abo doesn't want to come back. Sorry. Abo wants to come back. Norwich doesn't want Abo to come back. We got good on the left. We're good on the right. Probably going to be starting Josh Adams outright in the coming season, or what I'm thinking. On the left, we'll probably do Montgomery. Up at striker, we might actually probably do Mason at striker. Maybe Josh Adams comes off the bench to be a very, very good player. Regardless, something like that. We got our 3 midfield players. We got our right backs, got our left backs. Only thing we could do is like a goalie. We could have a new goalie. But that's fine. I'll probably get this guy a new contract. See what he's thinking. But, okay, probably getting ready to start soon. Let's see what we got. Draw for the Papa John's Trophy has happened. We are in the Southern Section Group H with 2 League 2 sides and a under-21 team for Wolves, who I don't believe made it too far in the last year's cup. So we once again are probably going to go on a pretty good Papa John's Trophy run with our backups. Okay, the offseason has officially come to a close. In the first match in the Carabao Cup against Swansea, who actually are a championship-level team. I apparently mistimed that, and when it said 23rd in the championship, I'm like, oh, that must have been last season. Nope, they're truly a championship team. They do last year, by the way. They were they were going to lose. Got it. Okay. However, we are going to be playing the starters. Overall, a pretty good offseason. With the sale of that one guy for like $2 million, we got a very, very solid team going. Taking a look at the depth, we're still trying to bring in a few loans. Mabaya might be making a return as basically all the loans that I brought in. I'm going to be bringing in these orange players. They are fringe players. I brought them in. I'm saying, hey, Watford, I'll bring them in and I'll play them, but only if you say they're a fringe player or we barely are going to play them. So he's a backup in a couple of places. Goalkeeper, Folk's got a new deal. He's on a contract for a few more years, making basically nothing, which I am very happy about. Got a good number of people, good number of center backs, good number of left backs. Our center mids are very good. Looking to bring in a couple of players here. Apparently this guy is still thinking he wants to be part of our squad. No, that's for everything again. And remove him from the... I don't know why he felt the need to be included here. Regardless, a lot of good depth here. Our right wing depth is okay. Ford, Hilton, and Adams represent a good, solid start. This Adams, Linton, and Montgomery represent a very good option here. Only thing that I'm not perfect on is strikers. Josh Adams is very good. Oh, he's no longer going to be Premier League. Well, he's still 4.5 stars, decent Premier League. Wow, surprising. Burstow is going to be starting for us. He has a match highest earner clause, so he's now making $5K a month. And I'm going to have to get rid of him. He is going to be a problem in the future. I should not have signed him, but I was panicking very hard. And I mean, even still, Hilton's our, second, third choice if we don't take Tom Cannon into account, who's now listed for loan and back in the under 21s. So we're in a rough place in terms of striker. But I'm hoping, with so many good options out on the wing and midfield and back, we're good. So, still playing the 4-3-3. We haven't pushed a Force in further back, because we haven't. It worked last year, so we're going to keep going with it. So this is going to be, I believe, our lineup for the foreseeable future. Folks in goal, back for Sturge, Moon, Turns, and Wormleyton. And Taylor, a Force, and an adds head in midfield. Montgomery and Ford backing up Burstow. Adams may come in on either wing. Linton may come on the left wing, left back. Montgomery may shift back. Ford, not necessarily guarantee his starting spot, depending on how he performs or if his potential starts waning. The midfield I do like. Oakley Booth can come in and play for any one of them as a 3-star potential player. Don't really like how he's an important player. I may have to downgrade him eventually. Is it recommending? No. But a very, very solid starting team. If we look at League One, go to the season preview, they're expecting us to finish mid-table, which is all the board are expecting. Remember, they expected us to finish 17th last year, and we finished 3rd. Comfortably 3rd. Even with that horrible losing streak we went on last year. Finances are good. We don't have much money left to spend. About 3K here, 2K, about 100K here. We'll be fine. Our projection is looking abysmal, but we've still got the training upgrades to come. And then as for me, do I have any promises out? I will sell Abu, which has been canceled because they realized he's not worth anything. And Kane Taylor wants me to upgrade the training facilities, which we are currently planning to do. Most importantly, loans. We only have 3. This guy's probably going to get sent back because we're not going to be playing him because we have people equivalent or better in terms of current ability and potential. Chaplin is a great option at center back, though we don't want to start him because he's not under contract for a long time. We may start him instead of Moon. We'll see how that goes. Turns is definitely going to get the start, but I don't want 2 small center backs to be starting next to each other, which is why Chaplin isn't starting next to Turns. Overall, I'm happy with the off. There was a turn there once we sold off that guy for $2 million that really made the difference. So I think we can go into the season. It's a season of development. Once again, I don't think we're going to win the league. I don't think we're going to get promoted. But if we perform well and do a good job, I think a lot of our players are going to develop into some solid championship/League One players. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.